Crap, I'm on fire again.
Okay, men. You've made it to competitive. You can now take the game serious. All kidding aside, here's a few tips how to get your rank increased on Paladins.
Let's start with the meta. Learn the meta, which is a term used for the highest winning champions and or a combination of certain champion roles. For example, 2 tanks, 1 support. Using anything outside the current meta puts the team at risk and also increases the chance of getting a loss. Queuing. Avoid solo queuing. Try to find a friend that you can team up with, someone you can trust and feel comfortable with. However, before choosing a friend, see what their elo is. A good website to use is Paladins.guru. This website shows a player's elo. Elo is a hidden number used in the matchmaking process. So here's an example. If your friend has a really low elo and you have a high elo, when a match is lost, then you will lose a lot of competitive rating and also elo in the same process. On the contrary, if you have low elo and your friend has a higher elo, when you win a match, then your rewards will be better. So here's an example case. Alright, say your main account is 1800 elo and your friend has a 1200 elo. If you lose a match, then you're going to lose a lot of elo and competitive rating, whereas your friend may not lose so much. But if you win a match, you're only going to gain minor elo and competitive rating, whereas your friend would benefit more with the reward. Okay, at this point we've discussed the meta, the queuing, and the details between those. Now you should be ready to draft. When you're having a draft, try to make sure that it is a good draft. If there's players not cooperating during the draft, then this may result in the same thing as throughout the next match. Don't forget, have a decent team comp using the meta. It's very important. While doing the draft, try to counter the opposing team's champions. For example, if the opposing team gets a Ruckus, then you may want to get a Bomb King. Or if they get a Drogos, then you may want to get a Victor. On the contrary, don't feed into the opposing team's counter. So say for example the opposing team has a Kinessa. Well, you're obviously going to need a flank or somebody who has flanking potential to eliminate that Kinessa, or else you're just going to get totally wrecked. And one of the most important tips I can give you during competitive drafting is if the draft doesn't go well, then just dodge it. Don't pick a champion, close the game, do what you have to do before that game starts. Because if you don't trust it, if your gut instinct tells you something that this just isn't going to work, it's not worth taking a loss. There's nothing wrong with getting a penalty here and there than getting a losing streak or losing competitive rating when you're almost diamond or master or whatever else.